Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So, couple things here. First of all, yesterday I did a video and I was trying to run the numbers back to our research institutions that we found in the letter decodes. We were trying to run the numbers back there, and I blew by something, and my fiance said, "Whoa, what is that?" And she did a little research, and she has a video that she's going to do, or we're going to do together. However, she wants to do it because she found something that links back to one of her theories. And so that's coming up sometime. And I'm going to try to get blast through technology and random hits here. And that way we can get off the numerological numbers and I can move on to binary code. All right. And that way we can get off spin doctors. And I've got probably the most challenging one I'll ever do coming up. At least I think it's going to be the most challenging. My fiance basically challenged me to think about doing one, and it's going to be challenging, and I'll explain. So right now we're on Spin Doctors, Two Princes. Says changed to said, ones changed to one, loves changed to loved. We brought that all, we crossed off the like letters and brought YSID SSD down, and then we converted that to numerological numbers using this chart here. You can pause it and take a look and see where YSID SSD falls on that. And by the way, this song is right here on the chart. It's in the green. Now, I thought we were going to be throwing the greens out immediately and just taking 1% up. But as it turns out, there's a lot of good information in these greens, and we were wrong about that. So now, going forward, we're going to do technology first, all right? We're just trying to get all the information we can out of it. Random is really interesting if you guys stick around for that. Because of the people, the research institutes, and I have a theory on that, or a hypothesis anyway. But we'll get to that. So 7194 is your first four numbers. So 7194. And that ends up being Keystone Electronics. It ends up being a tech news thing, technology news. It ends up being a product data sheet for Infineon Technologies. So there's a few things that runs to, and I'll provide either the search link or the actual links to these places. I'm not sure which yet. Then I went ahead and ran 4114, which is taking that 4 and running it with this again. And you wind up with Semiconductor Incorporated. Now, I found that to be interesting, and that was basically what I found that was interesting to me. And then running back, 411 ends up being 411 Technology Systems for technology. Also, Hydrogen 411 Technology LLC. All right. So you got a couple things going on there for 411 for technology, and 4917 ends up being Seth Yu Institute of Technology. So that's interesting. And that's the highlights. And that's pretty much what you got. And that gets you through technology. All right. We got a little information out of that. Not a whole lot, right? But that's okay. Technology wasn't one I expected to get a whole lot of information out of at all. It was one of those I didn't really expect to go forwards and backwards, except in that one search, the company that studied technology. But it did anyway. So now we're going to go random. We're going to blast random out of the way. Now, random was really interesting, guys, because a lot of these research institutions that we found study diseases. They study anatomy, or not anatomy, biosciences, medical research, cancer research, and all sorts of that. And 719 ran randomly ends up C3AR1 gene, and it is a protein coding gene. Oh, these seem to run all over the place. And this ran through here. This has ran through pretty much all of our searches, I think, guys. 4114 ends up being MAGEB3 gene, and it is a protein coding gene. There it is again. Also, 414 is 25 US code 4114, and so there's a US code in there. I'll provide it. Then 411 ends up being aerosulfase B gene, and it is a protein coding gene. Another protein coding gene, random. And now 4917, I believe we got before in our other search, but here it is on random hits. NT3, it is a protein coding gene, another protein coding gene. And I think we had that one before. And was it NT? So yeah, Netrin 3, yes, it has come up before. You also had 42 US code 4917 motor carrier noise emission standards, which I don't know what that would have to do with anything. Isolator, performance data sheets, so model 4917 isolator, L3 NARDA MIDIO, specifications, performance, data sheets, outlines, so data sheets here, yep. Let's just pull another page up and see what you get, just for kicks. There's that model 4917 again. Here's another US code noise emissions. Here's Keystone Electrics, or Electronics. That came up in another. Oh, here's a stock market. NVD CVE is a stock market. Oh, there's an antibody. STIM2 antibody. So actually, I can just stop this right now. Whoops. Come back out here. Because there you go. You got a stock market hit, CVE. You got an antibody hit with 4917. So yeah, there's this antibody. Let's look at this antibody, because if we can, it seems to be going awful. Oh, nope, 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 nope. We can. So it's cell signaling technologies. Oh boy. STIM2 antibody number 4917. So it's an antibody. Yeah. So, and then 917. So that's 4917, and then I had hit 917 as well, guys. And oh, and by the way, all these genes were gene IDs. So gene ID 719, protein coding gene. That was gene ID 4114 was the MAGE-B3 gene. That was so those were, all these numbers were gene IDs. I meant to mention that. And 917 is yet another gene ID, 917. CD3G molecule is its official full name, and it is a protein coding gene. So you have yet again a protein coding gene. And that gets you through forwards and backwards in random hits and technology. And that knocks out random hits in technology. Now we can start binary code and get off of this one. Now, my fiance challenged me to attempt what I think is going to be a really, really tricky one, because there's only 2 letters. It's not a song. I don't know what we're going to get. I don't know how it's going to work. 2 letters, 2 numbers. We'll see, guys. But it's going to be a challenge. But first, we're going to do binary code here, and for this one, and my fiance still has her video to do because she, I love my fiance. I do. I love you, baby. It's awesome because it was something that I blew by, guys. I was looking directly at one thing and one thing only. Do these numbers go back to these institutions, these research institutions? And they weren't. And that's what I was looking at. And I was reading some of the things the numbers would go to after they crossed it off for the research institutions I was looking for. Other research institutions, among other things. But there was one thing in particular that she heard that she had to look up, and she did look up, and it was really interesting, and it fits right into something we found before, and it fits right into her theory. So she will be doing a video on that, or we will. And in the meantime, I will see what I can do about getting through the binary codes so that we can move on to the next challenge. And that's going to be it. Thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.